Okay, so in this video, what we're going to do is we're just going to go back onto workflows and just discuss very briefly how you set up a new workflow. So we've looked at some leads, we've built a new test follow-up, we've also built a new test survey. So why don't we build out a new workflow for those two things to be working together. So what we do, we go into workflows on the left hand side and we're going to build out a new workflow. And what we want to happen is every time somebody fills out the new survey that we built, we want the person to come through the survey, land in Contact Gorilla, and then fire off our new test follow-up. So what we do is we add a new workflow. So we'll just call this test workflow. Ooh. Add that workflow in. Okay, so here we are with the blank canvas. We're going to add the lead source. And so the lead source in this case is a survey, the new survey that we've built. So we click on that and the next step. Here we can see the only survey that we've built in there. We may have 10, 20, 100 surveys, but this is the one that we've built and this is the one we're going to use. So we click on that and add that through. So the first thing that happens here is it's asking whether we want any rules. Well, we don't. We want, if we click in it, it'll show you here, look, with this being off, it means that all the leads will just proceed to the next step. And that's what we want to do. We just want all the leads going through to the next step. So that's fine. So the notifications, yes, I want to be notified every time a new lead comes in, please. So I want direct notification to me. All my details are already in here, and I want an email and a text message when a new lead comes in. Now, we have instant live calls here. What this does is, if we switch that on, what will happen is Contact Gorilla will, every time a new lead comes in, Contact Gorilla will call my cell phone and say, "Congratulations, Richard, you have a new lead. Please hold the line while I connect you." And it will call the new lead instantly. So you can be on the phone to your new lead within 20 seconds, well, 15 to 20 seconds. Very, very useful. I'm not going to put it on this instance, but let's just say, I'll just have an email and a text message and continue. Okay, so now you can see I've got two notifications coming, an email and a text every time a new lead comes in. And the next step is a follow-up sequence. So which follow-up sequence am I wanting to fire? Is it a seller one or a monthly email? No, the one I want is the test follow-up that we built earlier. So I click that one, continue, and so here it is. Now it's going to fire off that test follow-up that we built earlier on. Now it's asking for notifications again. Why? Well, if the follow-up sequence is fired when a new lead comes in, as it is now, if the client responds to our follow-up sequence, if it responds to our emails or text messages, then we want to be notified that somebody has just responded. We want to know straight away. So I want to have a notification, a direct notification to me with an email and a text message again. You don't have to do that. You could just have a text message. As soon as that lead comes in, I'm going to get two notifications. I'm going to get an email and a text message telling me, "Great stuff, you have a new lead." It will automatically fire off the follow-up sequence. So the follow-up I don't need to do anything. The follow-up sequence will send out a text message, a personalized text message that I've already written, and then minutes later or however long you've set it for, another email, and then a voicemail, and it will keep sending out the follow-up sequence until that client responds. As soon as that client responds, then I will get another notification by text message to say this new prospect has responded to your text message, and that allows me to then be able to get on the call to them and only deal with the people that are actually interacting with Contact Gorilla. It saves me a lot of time. And then once that's it, that's set up. That is it. There's nothing else to do. Choose your lead source, set your notifications, which follow-up, and then do I want to be notified again, and then just save. And that's it. And then when we click into our workflows here, you'll see that we have the Paradigm Leads one here and our new test workflow. This is the new workflow that we've just built. The reason it's still gray is because we need to remember to go over here and press the start button. And there we go, it's running. And that is it. So every time that somebody goes into the new survey that we've built and they put all their details in and they click the submit button, then it will automatically start that follow-up sequence. So I hope that helps. Any problems? Give us a call on the light.